for some analysis once again. So you heard Chanley break down some of the details of jury selection and a lot of questions about people's kind of stance on Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, these various movements on guns, law enforcement. But everyone has personal beliefs as a human being. So where do you kind of draw the line?
Yeah, these attorneys are going to have a job here that they're going to have to do to try and differentiate between what their personal beliefs are and their ability to process, analyze these facts as they are, absorb the evidence as it is, and actually make a ruling. And a lot of times, being able to differentiate that is hard. So you got to come in, you got to ask the right questions. But this seems like a very well-developed procedure that this county has, and being able to weed all that out.
And at the end of the day, it's, the point is not that you can't have your own opinions. The point is that you can set aside your opinions, correct?
That's exactly it. You got to differentiate between personal opinions and the ability to do the role of a juror.
Yeah, and follow the letter of the law as well. Obviously, this is such a high-profile case. It garnered so much media attention leading up to even this jury selection. So I guess how could that really impact jury selection and then the trial itself?
Yeah, you're asking the golden question. And, it's a lot of times the same question that we have for a lot of these cases that have, this extensive coverage. But ultimately, with cases like this, there's been such, dissemination of information. You just got to find jury members that are willing to be reasonable enough to take in that information, to not jump to conclusion. And if you can find that, if you can find 12 jurors that are willing to listen to the facts, sometimes they're going to be new, sometimes they're going to be already out there, you're going to be able to have an effective trial. But it takes more work.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so Potter was initially just charged with second-degree manslaughter when this happened back in April of this year, and then it wasn't until September of this year, months later, when Keith Ellison's office took over prosecution, that the first-degree manslaughter charge was added onto this. And looking at the timing, a lot of critics have said that was really an overcharge, that first-degree manslaughter charge, and it was really driven by politics. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, the move in and of itself signifies that the prosecution believes that they have a stronger case, especially as it pertains to the element of intent or the mens rea needed for homicide. But is it maybe motivated by other items than just the sheer fact that they believe that they could, get a conviction? Yeah, I think so. I think that there's a lot of public pressure. And I think that this is a prosecution team that wants to deliver on that.